Fire versus ice. Brute force versus mind games. Today, we're breaking down one of the most underrated rivalries in Pokémon, Jynx versus Magmar. And trust me, this matchup is not what you think it is. When you first look at this matchup, it seems obvious, right? Fire beats ice. Magmar wins. Case closed. But Jynx has something up her sleeve that turns this entire battle on its head: the art of deception. Let's dive into why this ice type might just be the ultimate counter to the fiery duck. First, let's address the elephant, or should I say, the Magmar, in the room. Yes, fire-type moves are super effective against ice. Magmar's Fire Blast or Flamethrower will absolutely demolish Jynx if they connect. But here's the thing, Jynx is Ice Psychic. That psychic typing gives her neutral damage against fire types, and more importantly, it gives her access to some devastating special attacks. And in Generation 1, where both of these Pokémon made their debut, Special was a combined stat for both offense and defense. Jynx's special stat? A whopping 115. Magmar's? Only 100. Already the tides are turning. Now, let's talk about what really makes Jynx dangerous: her speed. At base 95 speed, Jynx outspeeds Magmar's base 93. In a game where going first can mean the difference between victory and defeat, those 2 points matter. This means in a straight-up 1 versus 1, Jynx gets to strike first. And when you're dealing with glass cannons like these two, whoever hits first usually wins. Magmar might pack the fire-type advantage, but it doesn't matter if he's frozen solid before he can even attack. This is where Jynx becomes an absolute menace. Her move pool is built for psychological warfare. First up, Lovely Kiss. This move has 75% accuracy and puts the opponent to sleep. Magmar goes down for a nap, and suddenly that type advantage means absolutely nothing. While Magmar is sleeping, Jynx can set up, heal, or just blast him with super effective psychic attacks. Then there's Confusion and Psychic. Both deal solid damage to Magmar, and Psychic has a 10% chance to lower special defense. In Gen 1, Psychic types were absolutely broken, and Jynx capitalizes on that beautifully. But wait, there's more. Jynx also learns Ice Beam and Blizzard. Now you might be thinking, why would you use ice moves against a fire type? Well, these moves aren't for Magmar. They're for everything else. Jynx's Ice Stab lets her handle dragons, grass types, and flying types that Magmar might struggle with. It's about versatility. Now, let's be fair to Magmar. He's not helpless here. If Magmar can land a Fire Blast or even a Flamethrower before getting put to sleep, Jynx is toast. Literally. Magmar also has access to Confuse Ray and Smokescreen, which can disrupt Jynx's strategy. And with moves like Psychic of his own, yes, Magmar can learn Psychic via TM, he can hit back with neutral damage. The problem? Magmar is slower. He has to survive that first turn. And against a Jynx player who knows what they're doing, that's a big ask. One Lovely Kiss, and this fire duck is taking a forced nap. Let's walk through a few scenarios. Scenario 1. The standard opening. Jynx opens with Lovely Kiss. It hits. Magmar is asleep. Jynx follows up with Psychic. Magmar wakes up on turn 3, tries to fire off a Fire Blast, but he's already at half health. Jynx finishes him with another Psychic. Jynx wins. Scenario 2. Lovely Kiss misses. This is where things get spicy. Lovely Kiss has 75% accuracy, so there's a 1 in 4 chance it whiffs. If it misses, Magmar gets a free Fire Blast. If that hits, and it only has 85% accuracy in Gen 1, Jynx is done. But if Fire Blast misses, Jynx gets another shot at Lovely Kiss. This becomes a game of Russian roulette with accuracy checks. Scenario 3. Mind games with items. If we're talking competitive play with held items, things get even more interesting. Give Jynx a focus sash and she survives that first fire blast to land Lovely Kiss. Give Magmar a Lumberry and he can wake up from sleep immediately. The battle becomes as much about prediction as it is about raw stats. In modern competitive Pokémon, neither Jynx nor Magmar see much high-tier play. They've both been power-crept by newer, stronger Pokémon. But in lower tiers and retro formats like RBYOU, this matchup still matters. Jynx's Lovely Kiss is actually banned in some formats because it's considered too disruptive. Sleep is that powerful. Meanwhile, Magmar got an evolution in Gen 4, Magmortar, which pushed it into slightly higher viability. But here's the thing, the core dynamic remains the same. Speed plus disruption beats raw power when both Pokémon are fragile. Jynx's game plan of put them to sleep and blast them with special attacks still works. So, what does this all teach us about the art of deception in Pokémon? Type matchups aren't everything. Stats matter, speed matters, move variety matters. Jynx doesn't beat Magmar by overpowering him. She beats him by outplaying him. She uses misdirection, status moves, and superior speed to control the flow of battle. This is what separates good Pokémon players from great ones. Anyone can click super effective moves, but knowing when to disrupt, when to set up, when to go for the KO, that's artistry. That's deception. At the end of the day, Jynx versus Magmar isn't just about ice versus fire. It's about strategy versus brute force. It's about who can impose their game plan first. And 9 times out of 10, the kiss of death beats the flames of fury. What do you think? Team Jynx or Team Magmar? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into underrated Pokémon matchups, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, trainers, stay strategic.